My name is Lisa. I'm a stay-at-home mom living with my husband, Rob, and our adorable daughter, Madison. It feels like just yesterday Madison was in kindergarten, and now she's about to graduate from elementary school. Every time I see Madison growing up, I always feel how fast children grow.
Wow, Madison will be a middle schooler starting in April.
Oh man, I wish I had grown taller before graduating from elementary school.
Don't worry, some kids shoot up when they become middle schoolers.
Even if you're not tall, you look so cute sitting there.
I don't care if Dad calls me cute.
Oh Madison, you're going to make Daddy cry. I was delighted to feel Madison's growth through our daily conversations. One day, Rob was on a business trip, so I was relaxing at home when,
Hey, is this Lisa? It's Noah.
Noah, it's rare for you to call instead of using line.
Sorry for the sudden call. I'm out of town for work right now, but
You still seem busy as ever. So, what's up? Did something happen?
well, actually, I just saw your husband, Rob. He was with a young woman, and they looked pretty close as they entered a hot spring inn.
What? Rob is supposed to be on a business trip. This can't be true. I was stunned after hearing Noah's story. Since my husband and I share our email account, I checked it and found a flight reservation history. The name Maki was listed as a passenger. It had to be an affair. I was convinced and started thinking about what to do next when
Mom, is something wrong? You seem down.
Madison. Oh, you scared me. I'm fine, really.
That's a lie. You always get depressed like this when something's bothering you. If something's wrong, just tell me. I'm already 12, so I can handle it.
Thank you. Having you around gives me strength. I was comforted by Madison's kind words and decided to observe Rob's behavior for a while. As a stay-at-home mom, I couldn't afford to divorce impulsively and jeopardize our livelihood. Realistically, it wasn't the right time for a divorce, especially for Madison's sake. 6 months passed since that incident. Madison passed the entrance exam for a private middle school, so we decided to celebrate as a family.
Congratulations on getting into Kayasaka Middle School. It's amazing you got into such a prestigious place.
Absolutely. You worked so hard, studying late every night.
Thank you. It's all thanks to Mom's delicious late-night snacks and Dad's cake treats. Without them, I might have fallen asleep on my textbooks.
Madison, you always say the funniest things.
Hey, Rob, Madison's graduation ceremony is coming up soon. Can you take the day off work?
Oh, the graduation ceremony? I'll check tomorrow to see if I can.
At that moment, I felt happy, believing that Rob cared about our family in his own way. However, on the day of Madison's elementary school graduation, after Madison left the house, while Rob and I were getting ready,
Lisa, I'm sorry. I just got a call from work, and I have to go on a business trip immediately.
What? You're going on a business trip on Madison's graduation day.
Yeah, the employee who was supposed to go got sick and can't make it.
But, can't you go after the graduation ceremony?
It's work, I don't have a choice. I want to go to Madison's graduation too. But my boss has always helped me out, and this is when I need to step up.
I understand what you're saying, but
I've been to that company's site a few times, so they called me. There seems to be a problem only I can handle.
I get that it's a big deal, but
You're so annoying. It's not like I want to go on this trip either. This is Madison's once-in-a-lifetime elementary school graduation. Can you imagine how I feel not being able to attend?
I'm sorry.
For heaven's sake. This is important work, so stop complaining.
I wasn't trying to complain. I just thought Madison would be sad.
Oh, enough. Just have the graduation without me. I'm working hard to support this family, you know.
I appreciate that. But Madison's elementary school graduation is only today. So, even if it's just a little, can't you delay your trip?
If I could, I would have done it already. Anyway, I have to go on this business trip today, so I can't make it to the graduation.
This can't be. Saying this, Rob grabbed his already prepared luggage and left the house. At that moment, all the emotions I'd been holding back exploded, and I reached my breaking point. After consulting with someone, I decided to move forward with a plan I had been considering. A week later, while spending a relaxed time with Madison during her spring break.
Hello, Lisa. What is going on here? I came back from my business trip to find the house completely empty. What happened?
Oh, Rob. So you're finally back from your trip.
Stop acting dumb and explain this situation. Where are you guys?
Where? Madison and I are just relaxing in our new home.
New home? What new home? How could you move without discussing it with me?
Because I don't want to live with you anymore. Madison graduated from elementary school, right? So we decided to graduate from you too.
Stop saying ridiculous things and explain properly.
What I just said is everything. There's nothing more to explain.
Just send me the address you're at right now online. Immediately.
I hung up the phone and sent Rob our address. A few hours later, sweating profusely, Rob arrived, clearly having rushed.
What is going on here?
Did you run from the station? You should have taken a taxi or bus.
There were no buses at the right time and no taxis available. But that's not the point. What's going on here? Why is our new place at my parents' house?
We just asked Grandma for help. When we told her the situation, she said sure, so we moved here.
We're just staying here until we can officially rent a place. So don't worry, it won't be a long-term stay.
I don't understand anything you're saying. Whatever, just pack your stuff and let's go home.
We're not going back. I've decided to divorce you, Rob. Here, these are the divorce papers. I've already signed them, so please sign too.
Divorce papers. Why do we have to get divorced? What about Madison? You can't decide this on your own.
I can't continue living with a husband who is having an affair. I don't need a husband who can't prioritize his family, who can't prioritize Madison.
Me too. I'm happy as long as Mom is always with me. Dad, if you make Mom sad, then we don't need you.
Wait, even Madison is saying this? Come on, let's go home.
I said we're not going back. From now on, I'm going to live happily with Mom.
I'm not having an affair. Lisa, you must be mistaken.
It's useless to make excuses. Lisa has known about your affair for 6 months. This is the evidence.
Oh, come on, let go of me. You are messing up my hair.
Madison and I decided to stay at my in-laws' place for a while. I had gathered solid evidence of the affair, so I had no reason to hold back. On top of that, I had people supporting me.
What? Who the hell are you? And why is Maki here?
This is my friend, Noah. He's a detective, by the way. Noah saw you and this woman on your affair trip 6 months ago. Since then, I've been watching your behavior closely.
What the hell? You knew everything and still stayed with him. That's the worst. Rob's wife has such a terrible personality, doesn't she?
Shut up. Lisa wanted to divorce the moment she found out about the affair. But she stayed for Madison's sake, prioritizing her above all. She wasn't having fun. She was fighting with herself, both as a mother and a wife.
Fighting with herself. That's so exaggerated.
Are you kidding me? Lisa endured all this just for Madison.
For Madison's sake.
Of course, she didn't want to hurt Madison. Don't you get it?
Lisa is always like that. Always thinking about Madison. She never cared about me at all. So it's Lisa's fault.
What are you talking about? Prioritizing our child is what any parent should do. And I left you alone so you could focus on your work.
Guys like you always complain whether they're being doted on or left alone. In the end, you're just someone who craves attention.
I'm not some attention seeker or anything like that.
You've betrayed Lisa's kindness and feelings. Not only are you a terrible husband, but you're also an awful father.
Even though Rob's affair was confirmed, he still wouldn't let go and didn't seem remorseful. It felt pointless to talk any further. Then,
You know, from one woman to another, I have to say something. Your wife just doesn't have any charm as a woman, you know? And when a beauty like me comes along, it's only natural, right?
Yeah, you're right. Thinking about it, Maki's spot on. Maybe it's divine guidance. Maki and I are destined to be together.
Yeah, it's like a destiny so intense, it's almost scary.
Enough already. Stop spouting nonsense with your eyes wide open.
Eek.
Seriously, this is disgusting.
Mom, what are you doing here?
What's wrong with coming back to my own house? This is my home, so I can come back whenever I want. Besides, you've already left this house, so don't just barge in whenever you feel like it.
That's so mean. This is Rob's family home, so you don't have to talk like that.
Shut up! You destroyed a happy family. How about taking some responsibility for that? If you're an adult, you should understand the pain you've caused.
The mother-in-law's right. You two did something that should never be done. If you don't sincerely reflect, you'll just repeat the same mistakes.
What do you mean should never be done? Everyone's doing this.
You're too influenced by TV. If everyone in the world did this, society would become a lawless wasteland.
If only Rob were smart enough to lie better, things might have been different. It's a shame. Neither Rob nor Maki seem to realize they were doing anything wrong. They might think they are in love, but from our perspective, it's just an affair. Therefore, whatever they said had no persuasiveness, and we found them ridiculous.
Seriously, preparing divorce papers over something like this is so exaggerated. And Maki said it earlier, right? Lisa has no charm as a woman. So, if you trace it back, it's all Lisa's fault. It's all her responsibility.
Do you think blaming everything on me will let you escape responsibility?
You don't have to say I'm having an affair for it to be a valid accusation. I'm a detective, so I have solid photographic evidence of your affair.
Oh my, Noah, keeping such things might bring you bad luck. Let's burn them as soon as the divorce is finalized.
Yeah, honestly, I feel uncomfortable keeping such disgusting photos.
Those don't prove anything, so throw them away right now.
If they don't prove anything, then there's no harm in keeping them, right?
That's not the point. It's about how it feels. It's just weird and uncomfortable to have someone else holding pictures of me.
Don't worry, I'll dispose of them properly once everything is settled.
You're just saying that. You probably plan to plaster them all over the walls.
Ugh, that's so creepy. I've seen things like that in dramas, but it's disgusting. Besides, I don't have the time or inclination to stick Rob's photos on my white wallpaper.
Ew, that's so gross and creepy. How could you even think of that, lady?
Did you just call me lady?
She did, but don't worry about it. Everyone becomes a lady eventually if they live long enough. Well, I don't really care about your future. I'll be claiming alimony, so prepare for that. No matter what you say, the ones who'll get what's coming to them are you and Rob. Upon hearing about the alimony claim, Rob and Maki.
Alimony? You've got to be kidding me.
That's right. I'm not paying a single cent. Say whatever you want, I won't pay.
Stop messing around. You went on an affair trip. Aren't you ashamed of yourself as a father with a child? You idiot son.
No matter what you say, I'm getting a divorce, and I'll get custody. You'll need to pay child support too.
Mom, congratulations on graduating from the world's worst guy.
Wait, what is this?
Isn't it great? Madison made a graduation certificate by herself. I got one too, by the way.
I got one too. I'll put it in a frame and display it proudly.
Wait a minute, graduation. Are you serious about the divorce? Then don't divorce me. That would affect my career prospects.
We're strangers now, so I don't care about that.
I'm just a poor part-timer, so I can't pay. Please let me off the hook.
Then get a second job and make sure to pay the alimony every month.
Trying to save yourself alone. What a nerve you have, really.
Wait, I don't want a divorce, Lisa.
What? That's horrible.
Both of you are adults, so can you stop crying or talking? It's annoying.
Madison, don't say that to me.
Rob is no longer family, so we're cutting all ties.
Wait, please, anything but divorce.
There's nothing else to do. Please sign quickly.
And remember, you have alimony payments to make every month, so don't forget.
I can't. We're breaking up, so please forgive me.
Please, I swear I'll never cheat again.
Make those promises at a shrine or something. After that, I officially divorced Rob and secured alimony and child support. Rob had been buying various things for Maki without my knowledge. However, this situation was unexpected for him, and he started receiving many credit card bills. Unfortunately, Rob was transferred to a department with a lower salary. Maki was working multiple part-time jobs, but she wasn't able to save much money. They were living together, but since neither could handle household chores, their place was a complete mess. It was like a garbage dump, and neighbors started complaining. Thus, Rob and Maki lost their once ordinary and happy lives and ended up with a miserable life full of payments. As for me,
I'm glad you found a nice place, Madison.
Yeah, there are fewer rooms than the old house, but both Mom and I have our own rooms. And it feels really comfortable here.
that's right. It feels like we've been living here forever, not like we just moved in.
I see. Maybe you and the place are a good match. All right. I'll treat you both to a housewarming dinner. Let's go out to eat.
Thank you, Noah. Yay, I'm so lucky. What should we have?
Madison and I started our new life as mother and daughter. Madison seemed as happy as a fish in water, enjoying each day with a cheerful demeanor. The new house was comfortable, well located, and I didn't feel any inconvenience. I also found a job, so our life together was smooth and problem-free. Noah would visit occasionally, happily listening to Madison's chatter. With the support of a dependable friend, I resolved to work hard as a single mother from now on. I wanted to become a strong mother for Madison's sake, to keep her smiling. As I thought about this, Madison's joyful laughter truly healed my heart. If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.